Wembleys with the Bluenoses cheers. Come on, you blue boys, subscribe and keep right on. Blues legend.
You're right, mate.
One message to the Bluenoses for me.
Keep right on.
For the Blues.
Come on.
Keep right on.
Keep right on.
Hey, Ian. Keep right on, baby.
Fucking Blues.
Keep right on.
Come on, you blue boys.
Keep right on. Keep right on.
What's going on, Bluenoses? How are we all diddling? It's me again, the boy in blue, back with another video. And I hope that you guys are all okay and doing okay. So this video is just a general catch-up video with you guys. Like I said before, you know, I've been working loads, haven't had time to do any proper videos, really. So this is just off the cuff, unscripted, just talking about the Wycombe game quickly. Also, we got Bolton tonight as well. And we got some articles to get through as well. And same again, Bluenoses, as always. I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts, get your comments in, and I love it when you guys talk amongst yourselves. But yeah, it's gonna be a really good game tonight. Hopefully, we can come away with 3 points at Bolton. Bolton away, you know what that's like. We've had some good memories there in the past years, you know, when we stayed up and stuff like that. So hopefully, despite all the injury problems that we've had, I'm hoping that we come away with 3 points. The beauty is with this squad. How we can adapt to like various different situations that the league and these teams offer us. You know, it's really good how we can switch it around. Chris Davis, you know, how he's organising the team chemistry, like we spoke about before. You know, the players' mindsets. You know, it's massive. So despite all these injuries, it's good that these players that aren't getting picked for the starting 11, ideally the strongest starting 11, you know, they're stepping up. Even though we got Stano out, you know, we're still finding ways of scoring regardless, so that's a positive. So, yeah, I'm hoping we come away with 3 points tonight, but it's going to be a tough game, even though we got some injuries. So, yeah, Bluenoses, what was your thoughts on the Wycombe game? Just quickly. Great win. You know, 12 points above Wycombe now, second place, and even more from the teams below, like Wrexham, teams like that as well. So, it's massive. Personally, now after that game, I think that League One is done, wrapped up in the bag. Question for you guys: are we on course to beat Wolves' record with 14 games left? So I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts, get your opinions on that as well. Wycombe went down to 10 men. Personally, I think in the first half that we could have scored more goals, but either way, I'm not one of these. I don't care what the score is, as long as we find ways of scoring, and whether it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, as long as you've got those 3 points, that's the main thing, what means the most to me. But yeah, also as well, guys, what's your thoughts on Alfie May as well? Obviously now, but before Stano got injured, he had a great start to the season. Obviously, he's not scoring a lot of goals. He's not getting the opportunity to play, which is understandable with Stano as well. But I do love Alfie May. But what do you guys think about the situation with him in terms of like not scoring when he is playing? Do you think it's a confidence thing, not enough game time, or do you think he's just nervous? I was a little bit confused what he was doing at Wycombe. You know, I think he was doing that extra touch, but whether again that's just down to nerves, confidence. I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts in. But I do want him to score, you know, for his confidence. I do like him. I think he's a proper wind-up merchant as well. You know, and he those kind of players for me, like, and my dad, we always talk about players like that, you know, like Robbie Savage, winding up the opposition. I think that's definitely something that Alfie May does, and that's one of the things I love about him. But yeah, I do want him to get a goal. I just think at times, you know, he's just taking too many touches on the ball when there's opportunities, you know, watching it from the stand, you know, there's perfect opportunities for him to put the ball away or to have a shot. I just think he's just taking these extra touches. But same again, I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts in, as always. So yeah, we've got some articles to read out. So we've got one on Wembley. So I'm just going to share this screen with you now, guys. So we spoke about this before on recent videos that I've done as well. You know, the sentimental values of playing against Peterborough, you know, with Barry Fry being at Blues, you know, in the 90s when I was a kid, in nappies, in royal blue nappies. So the sentimental values there for the Bluenoses, you know, it's there. The great thing is as well is we get more tickets, which also benefits Peterborough as well. So it benefits us in terms of the fan base, getting more fans in, but it also helps Peterborough get their revenue in and supporting their club as well, which is brilliant. So it's a win-win through both situations. Yeah, so Birmingham City Virtual Trophy, Wembley kick-off prices and kick-off time confirmed. Birmingham City will head to Wembley for the first time in 14 years next month when they take on Peterborough United in the Virtual Trophy final on Sunday. Yeah, so Bluenoses, how are you all feeling about going to Wembley? Have you sorted out your ticket preparations? You know, are you staying down there or are you going to be travelling it? Yeah, I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts in on that as well. As Birmingham City have confirmed that their Virtual Trophy final against Peterborough United at Wembley next month will kick off at 3 p.m, which is great because obviously we all do. Well, some of us like having a drink. I'm not naming names, but some of us like having a drink, me included. And having an earlier kick-off, I mean, at least we'll be able to remember some of the game. If it's like on the evening, you can forget it. I mean, I can't even remember what happened yesterday. So, yeah, so that's that'll be a good thing. Yes, the Blues booked their place at home of the English football with a narrow win over League Two Bradford City in the semi-finals, while Posh shot Wrexham when 2-0 down to win the other semi-finals on penalties. Blues, with tens of thousands of supporters in tow, will head to Wembley for the first time since 2011, when they were also famously successful on Sunday, the 13th of April. And the club and the EFL have confirmed that the game will commence at 3 p.m. The match will be the only game of the whole competition which will use 30 minutes of extra time rather than going straight to penalties if necessary. A penalty shootout is then used to decide the final in the event of Blues and Posh are level after 120 minutes of action. As for ticket allocations, opponents Peterborough have confirmed their allocation stands at 25,190. They'll be situated on the east side of the stadium, and the adult tickets across 6 categories range from £20 to £60. They have also dedicated standing section of £20. So here's the categories: £28, £10, category 4, £36, £10, category 4 standing, £36 and £10, category 3, £42 and £10, category 2, £10, category 1, £10. So it means Blues will be granted the west end of Wembley Stadium, and previously confirmed their allocation will be greater, standing at 36,168. Posh chairman Darren McAnthony, before he saw his victory semi-final, predicted Blues would have up to 50,000 fans. We'd love it if we could get back to Wembley and watch us take on Birmingham in front of 50,000 Bluenoses and 25,000 of our own fans. He said we'd actually make money from that final because of the crowd. We didn't last season because of the players' bonuses and not so big crowd. So, yeah, Bluenoses, we'd love to hear your thoughts on that article there. So that'll give us the advantage. It'll be great to get more Blues fans there watching them guys as well. So it's going to be fantastic regardless. So I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts and your opinions in on those topics there as well. So the Blues Wembley tickets do go on sale. I do believe, I think it's Friday, isn't it? If I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Friday. Yeah, and we've got some more articles to read out as well. So this is another good article as well. We spoke about this briefly on a couple of phone-ins as well. By the way, you know, we got a phone-in on Friday. I haven't actually scheduled it yet, but there is one on Friday where we got a Blue Tube, hopefully Blues Focus, and Nick, and also joining us as a guest is Tom Ross. So Friday's going to be a belter if all goes to plan. Fingers crossed, you know, it's like doing these live streams, you know, when things go wrong. But yeah, in terms of guests, it's going to be a belter. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so with Chris Davies being a rookie manager, top of the league so far, his first appointment, brand new squad, great backing with the owners we got. Is he the best rookie manager, you know, so far? Taking us to Wembley as well. So Bluenoses, I'd love for you to get your thoughts in on that as well. There's loads of questions that I'm going to be asking you guys as well. So I love it when you get your comments in. But yeah, so exclusive. David Prudson claims Birmingham City have the foundations to mirror Ipswich Town on the ascent. Birmingham City are currently excelling in League One and appear poised for an immediate return to the Championship, which is obvious, I think, now. with a strong squad, an ambitious manager, and a club undergoing significant restructuring off the pitch. Could they replicate Ipswich Town's achievements of securing back-to-back promotions? They are quite simply tearing up League One, putting told Football League world. They're a big football club that for the first time in the football generation has found itself back in that particular division. They've been able to tool up resolutely to make sure they get themselves out of Division 1 for the first chance of asking, and all eyes drawn on a hefty fee paid for Jay Stansfield. The collective, very much, we're seeing a really good team first and foremost, and a really good squad after that. 𝒕𝒤𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂 has been fantastic. Players jump out like Taylor Gardner-Hickman, Alfie May. Players that have collectively performed under a boss in Chris Davis, who is no stranger to coaching with very, very good players. But you do get the sense of ambition of striking out on his own and being able to create a team in his own image from a footballing point of view, which is exactly what they've managed. Hence the points that they've been able to accrue, and the gap between themselves at the playoff places. They've also got the chances to win Wembley, which I think at times, historically, has given teams the chance to kick on and get themselves promoted at the end of the season. So that's where we are, currently 12 points clear from second place Wycombe, which again, it was a massive win Saturday, just gone. On the Blues double promotion hopes, just under 12 months on from the Ipswich Town, achieving the same feat. Prutton said whether they could do in Ipswich, nor therein lies with an intriguing question, because as we know, Kieran McKenna and his side came up not as champions and therefore climbing into the championship with perhaps a little bit less expectation. The real question for them over the course of the season was, could they keep it up? Oh my God, with the bells, they kept up and throughout, find themselves right in the Premier League. So, Bluenoses, could you see this possibly happening to Blues, doing an Ipswich model? Is it possible? So I'd love for you guys to get your thoughts, get your opinions on that as well. Is this squad capable of getting us to the Premier League, or with some new additions as well? So, yeah, so get your views, get your opinions in on that as well, Bluenoses. And we have got our other article as well, which I'm going to share with you guys now, regarding the injury scenario that we've got as we take on Bolton tonight. Another massive game, and hopefully we can come away with 3 points again. Birmingham City could be without 8 players for Bolton under a showdown. Birmingham City squad is being tested for a spate of injuries, and Chris Davis could not be without up to 8 first team players for Tuesday's meeting with Bolton Wanderers. Ryan Allsop and Ethan Laird sustained injuries on Blues' win over Wycombe on Saturday to make matters worse for Davis. Laird pulled up with a hamstring injury, and also Allsop rolled his ankle in stoppage time. Laird's a massive one for me, because, what a player he's been this season. He was great last season, but he had a lot of injuries, didn't he? So he had a lot less game time. I think this season he's really, really, really come out his shell. And I think I've said this numerous times, with the right squad around him, these players as well, especially like Keshi Anderson, they tend to shine. And I think Ethan Laird, his confidence bringing the ball up, a right wing back, he's just been absolutely fantastic. So yeah, assessing the injuries, Davis said, I think the early indication is that it's not season-ending, that type of seriousness, but they are sore. So Allsop and Laird joined Keshi Anderson, Jay Stansfield and Mark Leonard on the sidelines. Leonard, however, could return for Blues at Bolton, having trained last week. Lee Buchanan with his knee, Scott Wright knee, and Lyndon Dykes calf are long-term absentees. So Ryan Allsop, first choice stopper. Allsop landed awkwardly on his ankle, which we saw at the Wycombe game. So how are we all feeling about Bailey Peacock-Farrell stepping in for Allsop's place? Get your thoughts in on that as well. Ethan Laird with his hamstring. Mark Leonard with his knee. Looks like he could be back, hopefully, fingers crossed. Keshi Anderson was a hamstring. Jay Stano, it was his leg, weren't he? Lyndon Dykes as well. Scott Wright knee, Lee Buchanan knee. So could these be a massive problem for us, or are you still feeling fairly confident, you know, the way that this squad can adapt in situations like this, you know? With these players that aren't getting picked, you know, in the starting 11, I think they're definitely stepping up to the plate and the challenge. And like I said, you know, we're still finding goals regardless of Jay Stansfield. I just want, personally, Alfie May to get a goal. More so for him, you know, and his confidence as well. But yeah, I'm going to predict a 2-0 win tonight. Come on, you Bluenoses. Come on, you Blue boys. And get your thoughts, get your predictions in as well. And please subscribe. It's free. And it'll just notify you guys when I do some more videos. So keep right on. Sing loud and proud tonight, you Bluenoses. I love you all loads and stay true forever to the Royal Blue. Most importantly, shit on the Villa.
Who's that? Me? Oh, yeah, you. Sorry. Hello, boy.
Wherever we go. Tony and Dad.
7-0 now, I'm here. Best fucking habits.